This video is totally about using KVO in an MVVM model project. So when we go with MVVM, it is very necessary that whatever changes happens in view model should reflect in the view, that is in the view controller. So I have a simple project, like this project has some label and it has a button. So usually what happens is, on click of this button from a view controller, so we'll move on to the view model and call some function. So this function will make a network call and fetch some data. But the real point is, if we go see this method, it will consider it fetches some data and we got the desired data. Like say we were asking for a username and we got John. But this John should reflect in the label here, which is residing in view controller but not in view model. So this is where data binding comes. So whatever changes happen in view model should automatically get reflected in our view controller. So there are several methods through which this can be done. We can use closures, we can use protocols and delegates, but KVO is another one that Apple has brought. So let's see how this works. So to make this work, so any data that I need to observe should be written like this: Objective C dynamic, and the class should be of type NS object. That's it. On the view model, any data that needs to be observed should begin with at Objective C dynamic, and this view model class should be conforming to NS object. And coming to view controller, here I've created an instance of view model. So I'm using that view model instance and adding the observer here. So my observer will be self because I'll be adding the observing method to the same class, and my key part should be something like this. So it should be my view model, the class, view model class dot its property fetch data, and options can be anything. So I can just give dot new. I'm just interested with the new value, and context can be nil. So I'll have to add a method, override a method, which is observe value. So here, using this change object, I can observe the changes. So what I'll do is, I'll directly use that change object and assign the value to my text label. So here, let me show you what happens if I don't do this. So if I don't do this, when I click on the button, we can see it is fetched from the network and we get John, but this label is not getting updated. So after I do all this, I say text label dot text is equal to my change of dot new change of this change key dot new key as string. So this is going to give me the changed value. So now let's see what happens. There is some problem here. Okay, since that is optional, we'll have to safely unwrap it. Now I'll click on the button. So what I expect is this label should be changed to John. There we go, it gets changed. So this is how KVO works, like key value observers work, and it's very simple to implement, and this is very essential during MVVM architecture. So for any doubts, do comment in the comment box, and also please do not forget to subscribe. This will highly motivate me for adding on more videos, and also do like and share it with your friends. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.